What's good, group number one? For those of you who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on your next romantic relationship. This is for us singles out here. Yeah. So we'll be getting some cards to kind of get a little bit about who they could be, maybe get some characteristics and attributes about them, and then pull some tarot to get some details about the relationship and connection. Is it around for a short time, a long time, a fun time? Whatever messages want to come through. So, Spirit Guys, this is for group number one. For group number one, um, what can you tell us about the person that group number one will be in a romantic relationship with next? For group number one, what, what can you tell us about the person that they will be in a relationship with next? A romantic relationship, specify that. What can you tell us about this individual? These are so jumpy today. So funny enough, group number one, I actually recorded y'all's the entire reading, all groups, maybe like 2 days ago, and the entire reading just like disappeared from like the phone that I do my recordings on. Um, but this card actually came up, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this card came up when I originally did group number one. So it's funny that this is coming back out. So you have the architect, so thoughtful and precise, great at layouts, bad at laying out emotions. So this is definitely giving me air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This feels like someone who's a lot more logical versus emotional. I feel like this is someone who they may have a moon sign in an air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be their moon sign, either air or earth. It just doesn't really give like this person is super emotional. Not to say that they don't have emotions or feelings or anything like that, but I feel like this is the type of individual, at least from my experience with air and earth sign moon signs. Um, they're very thoughtful, and yeah, you got thoughtful here. So they're very thoughtful in their actions. They tend to be more like show you how they feel versus telling you how they feel. And I feel like that's who this individual is. This is somebody again who's much more action oriented when it comes to their feelings and emotions versus like telling you all the time. Of course they'll tell you how they feel, but for the most part, they won't express it verbally. They will mostly express it through their actions. So I feel like with this person, you have to kind of read in between the lines, and it's not like, oh, I have to guess how this person feels. Like, I don't think there's no guessing. I feel like, again, through their thoughtful and precise actions, they're going to show you how they feel about you and also tell you too. But again, it's going to be more so through their actions. Y'all may have a conversation. You may mention your favorite food, and then the next time y'all hang out, they may bring you, that food that you mentioned, or that favorite item from your favorite, fast food restaurant, or your favorite snack, or some things like that. So again, they're very thoughtful when it comes to their actions and the things that they do for the person that they're in a connection with. So this could be somebody, a POC, Black, Hispanic, Asian, Native American. I'm getting somebody who's dark skinned. They may have a short haircut. It seems like they have more of a toned to average build. What else? What else? What else? Ooh, the psychic. So intuitive and mystical. Yeah, definitely heavy earth, or earth and air here. But it feels like this person that you'll be in a relationship with next is somebody who's very tapped in. Um, it seems like with this pair here, with the architect and the psychic, they may be claircognizant. I feel like they have that psychic gift of like that inner knowing. They may not always know how they know things, but they just know things. Some of you may resonate with that as well. Um, so yeah, I definitely feel like they are very spiritually gifted, very spiritually inclined. Um, Again, the short hair, average, the average build here. This could be somebody who tends to wear jewelry or accessorize very well. Hmm. What else about this individual spirit? This person could be in their 30s or 40s or even 50s for somebody here. They're very mature, like mentally mature for sure. Like, this is a no nonsense type of individual. This is the type of person like it again it's giving like very like sword energy, like King of Swords energy. Like they're quick to cut somebody off that is not, giving them what they deserve. Especially if like, the person is being childish or, you know, acting like a fucking high schooler, things like that type of childish mindset, or playing mind games and stuff like that. Like they will cut you off. So I hope that's not you, group number one. Like I hope you're not into like self sabotaging in that way. If so, then let's clean that up. Because I feel like this person here, you will miss out on a good thing if you go into it trying to play games or, trying to continuously test people and things like don't go into it being childish or holding them to, your past connections and, what your past people did to you. Like go into it knowing that this is a brand new individual. This is somebody new. This does not feel like anybody from the past. This feels like a very brand new, fresh connection and partnership. Something about meeting this person like in the evening time. I'm drawn to the sunset here, um, or it's more of like a sunrise because the sun is all the way up here. But to me, it's giving sunset, especially with the vibe of this card as well. This feels like the energy of like a sunset. So you may meet this person around like, what is it, dusk, dawn, or dusk? Yeah, I think it's dusk, like when the sun is like setting and there's little light out. So you may meet this person like in the evening to nighttime. Um, yeah, they're very intuitive. Like they're very tapped in. Like whether they're conscious of it or not, that's on them. But they're very very tapped in, like energetically speaking and spiritually speaking also. I'm getting the initials A, P. I'm hearing Phil or Philip. Um, J, F, E, and D. I'm also getting the colors red, blue, purple, and green. Those could be significant also. Somebody's birthday could be in July. And somebody's birthday could be in May. I'm also picking up January as well. Let's get some. Oh, let's hear at the bottom. Oh, you got the therapist. Yeah, supportive and insightful. So yeah, they're very like they like the word that keeps coming out is thoughtful. Like they're so thoughtful. Like everything that they do, every action that they take, every gift that they give you. I feel like they're definitely a gift giver. That's probably one of their predominant love languages is gift giving. They love to give things to you, whether they bought it or it's handmade. Um, they love to gift things to you. Um, they may even gift you like they may enjoy giving you like jewelry, um, and again like other little things that you may really like or enjoy. Like they're gonna like get things like that for you. If you are somebody who likes crystals, they will start buying you crystals. If you like plants, they will surprise you with plants. Not just flowers, but like if you're like an actual plant person, they'll bring you a whole pot of plants. Pot. Somebody here could be a smoker here as well, whether you or them or both. Okay, but yeah, very thoughtful. They're a very good listener. Again, such sword energy here, but a very good listener, an active listener at that. Not just listening, but active listening, which is listening to understand versus listening to respond. So it's like you're not going to have to repeat yourself much with this individual. Like they're going to get it the first time around. Now, some of you they may need time to analyze stuff because it may not always hit immediately. I can understand that, especially as a neurodivergent person. Um, but again, like they are always listening, they're always observing, they're always absorbing, conversations that they'll have with you, um, and they're gonna, do things for you um, as they get to know you more. Something about books as well. Somebody enjoys reading books, whether you or them. I'm also getting audio books can be significant here too. Let's get some tarot cards. I want to know a little bit more about the actual relationship. What's it gonna be like, or whatever other messages want to come up. I'm seeing popcorn and also what's that brand? They're called pop chips. They're like little, I think like little, they're like potato chips, but they're like air fried or something like that. But those can be significant. Something about snacks. I feel like they may buy you like a lot of your favorite snacks often, or they're always willing to get you your favorite snack. Like y'all may have like a little date night, like indoors, or with the whole popcorn thing, you may watch a movie, um, have a movie date with one another, and they may get you your favorite, bag of chips or candy or something like that. But that's very significant about getting you things like that you enjoy. I'm seeing 54 here on this card and then 45 on this card. So those numbers can be significant. The Magician, this is what you have been manifesting. Um, yeah, definitely a connection that you have been manifesting, um, that you've been doing inner work, inner healing. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like your person here is definitely going to take really good care of you. Queen of Pentacles is to me, is very much that like, she's a working mom, but she has great work life balance. And if she needs to, she'll spend more time at home than, work because, she has that stability from her King of Pentacles to be able to do so. So I feel like, if there's any like career paths that you want to pursue in life, I feel like your person here is going to absolutely 1000% support you. And I feel like they're going to be financially stable enough to be able to support you as well. I feel like with that whole work life balance, y'all are going to have great work life balance. It's not going to be like one person doing more than the other. This isn't like traditional norms. Um, you know how traditionally, oh, the woman stays at home, the man goes is the breadwinner. That could be vice versa for y'all. You may be the breadwinner and they may be, a stay at home. Take what resonates there. Whatever you want to manifest for yourself. And that's just an example. Or the feminine, had a long day at work, and the masculine, decides to cook dinner. The masculine decides to clean up and do laundry. The traditional, um, nuclear family, norms type of shit. I do not subscribe to that, but again, like I just feel like this connection, like it's not going to be traditional norms. It's going to be very much like whatever needs to get done. If you see it, you do it. And everything's not going to be peaches and creams. It's um, some relationships or every relationship has its ups and downs, but I feel like for the most part, this seems like a very cool, calm, and collected relationship, um, especially from a partner here. This sword energy, somebody who's very much a listener. They're a great communicator in general. There's somebody who's really good at communicating, like excellent at it. And then Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So again, a very excellent communicator here. Y'all's communication is top tier, on point. Something that you're not gonna have to like over explain or like they don't understand me. Like it's not gonna be that type of connection. Like it's sometimes you may not even have to say anything and your person here is just gonna get it. Like they're just gonna get you. They'll be able to kind of read your mind. Again, that psychic energy. Y'all may have a bit of a telepathic, relationship with one another, to where you're just able to kind of look at the other person and just pick up on, how they're feeling or what they're thinking. Vice versa. Um, Lots of opening doors because I'm seeing like a couple. They're just like walking through one door, and then another door opens up in front of them. They open it, and then they walk through that door, and then another one, and you walk through that door. So I see y'all opening up a lot of doors with one another, experiencing a lot of opportunities. I feel like you're each other's like, especially with this magician and seven of cups energy, is like you both are each other's good luck charm. So again, a lot of um, like a very blessed connection here. Um, Again, with that magician energy, like you've manifested this. Whether consciously or subconsciously, you've manifested a partner like this, to where you're able to experience such a blessed connection as such. Anything else, Spirit, for this relationship? They may even have a career to where they do a lot of communicating. Maybe even with this therapist energy, they may provide some sort of counseling or therapy. Maybe in some sort of like helping profession of some sort. That could be their energy or your energy. Um, or they could even work in like construction, maybe like blue collar work. I think that's blue collared where they're like, that's kind of like construction or plumbing, mechanics, things like that. Um, I can kind of see both. But anything else, spirit guides? This feels so uneven. I don't think so. Um, Group number one, I think there's all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next reading. Peace out. All right, group number two, for those of you who are drawn to the second image. This is going to be you all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on your next romantic relationship. Um, yeah, I decided to do a nice little reading for us singles out here. So we'll start off with some oracle cards just to get a little bit about this your person here, their maybe some characteristics, attributes about them, and then we'll pull some tarot to get a little bit of information about the relationship itself. So spirit guys, this is for group number 2. What can you tell us about the group number two's next romantic relationship, their next romantic partner? So tapping in, I'm already seeing somebody with like blonde hair. I'm also seeing someone with curly hair. Um, I'm getting an image of that guy. I have not seen the show yet, but I've been seeing all the little um, TikToks and stuff about it. What's the show? It's called Heated Rivalry or something. Um, but the one of the characters, I think the actor that plays him, his name is like Connor Story or something like that. But I'm kind of seeing him in my mind's eye. So this could be somebody who looks similar or just has, especially I've seen their interviews, like he has this very goofy, like very goofy personality. And I feel like that's the energy of your person is somebody who's very goofy. They're a goofball. Not like immature, because that's different. But they are, a bit of a goofball. They're kind of have this carefree type of energy to them. And it's funny, the affirmation that just popped up on my phone is I am letting go of all tension and stress. So this is somebody who, they don't allow the shittiness of the world to stop them from having fun or stop them from living life and and expressing themselves or showing their personality. This is somebody again who has that kind of carefree, rebellious, very youthful vibe and energy to them. um they have a very like vibrant energy to them. It's almost like that golden retriever type of energy, but a very vibrant person, very lively. They have a lot of life within them. So again, they're very youthful. No matter their age, they're very youthful. Okay, what else can you tell us about them? Oh, I can't make this up. You see him with the blonde hair. It almost looks a little curly. Well, not really, but look. And then you got Marilyn Monroe here with little curly blonde hair. Can't make that up. I knew I was seeing that in my mind's eye, and it actually looks like the guy from the show that I was talking about. Um, that's wild. But the DJ, and it says cool and always in the spotlight. So your person here is somebody who's very cool, calm, and collected. I feel like this is somebody in their 20s and or 30s. I feel like they're quite young in age. Not to say that anybody in their 40s or 50s or 60s are old, but I am definitely picking up like 20s and 30s. Um, but this is somebody with the DJ energy. This is somebody who enjoys music. They enjoy. They may enjoy the nightlife. They may enjoy like going out, like a bar or a club, or I'm picking up like a festival, or I'm hearing a rave as well. So this is somebody who likes to kind of go out. They love to have fun, enjoy themselves. Um, and again, they just have so much life within them, but they also have this very like YOLO type of mentality, like you only live once. So it's like they're experiencing as much as they can in life, before they can't do that anymore, or before they may not have the physical capabilities to do so in old age, or or we never know when we may pass. But again, this person has that type of mentality of, let me go out and do things, let me check off stuff off my bucket list, let me go have fun, let me do this thing that I have always wanted to do in my life but have always been scared to do it. Let me go do that, before I may not be able to do that one day. However, I feel like how you will play into this is that, now they have friends, of course. I feel like this person, this is very extroverted energy, so they have friends, and if they don't have friends at the places that they're going to make friends. But how you'll play into that is that you'll be their adventure partner. Heavy Sagittarius energy here. Take where it resonates. Some of you, this could even sound like your energy. Um, Again, take what resonates. But a very carefree. I'm hearing carefree, man. I'm carefree. But even like that little something about California or somewhere near a beach or a coast. They may enjoy like being near water or going to the beach or something like that. They may enjoy like tropical areas or places, or again like somewhere that's maybe close to like a body of water. Um, that can be significant here also. What else? What else? What else? But music is very significant to this individual. They love music. They love listening to it, and I feel like they have a very um, energetic connection to music. They may even receive like energetic downloads by listening to music. You got the model, beautiful and sought after. Your person is sexy, like they're hot, like their energy is already sexy. Like god damn, like their energy is so fiery. Like that Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy is super duper fiery. Like it is really hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like their energy is so sexy to me right now. Let me get off your man's. But yeah, I feel like their fiery, sexy energy and personality, inside also reflects, their outward appearance. This could be somebody who's conventionally attractive, somebody who's actually very attractive to like a lot of people. So, that may be a little obstacle, is that people may approach your person here, or they may, try to holler at your person. Um, I don't, ooh, look, and it's so funny. I was just talking about like a beach or a body of water. Then you have the lifeguard here. So heroic and sun kissed. So again, like your person, I'm getting a lot of like physicality from them. This could be somebody who has a nice body. Excuse me. Very toned, but also have a little muscular to them. They could be 28, 33. Um, yeah, it feels like they have a very nice, conventionally attractive body. Um, why am I hearing I like big girls? um, this from a TV show. What's the name of that show? Damn, I forgot. But there was a character on there who, like, he was this super sexy model looking individual. However, all the other model girls were trying to holler at him and stuff. But he was actually really attracted to one of the, like, more thicker build characters in the show. What is the name of that show? I can't even think of the name of it. Um, but yeah, it was like he was very much more attracted to like the other. There's not to say that like thicker or bigger build people are not are not attractive, but it just they may not be conventionally attractive. They may not be attractive in the eyes of society. However, your person here, they really adore and love your body or your body type. No matter what it looks like, they really, really like it. So don't think that you have to like change or lose weight or gain weight, whatever you body modifications you think you need to do. Um, you don't have to do all that. You know, do it if you feel like you should do it for like your health or like do it for you personally, but don't change it to try to look good for somebody else. Um, your person is very attracted to your self-esteem and your confidence, um, and your personality as well. I feel like you have a great personality, group number two, and I feel like your person here is very attracted to that as well. But again, like your person here, they really, I feel like y'all will have a strong and intense physical attraction to one another. So no matter how, again, no matter how you look now, if you feel like you need to change some things about yourself, do it for you and not for somebody else. But change something or not, your person will find you so attractive, and you're gonna find them very attractive as well. It may even be like, hold on, you too fine, you too sexy, you're too good looking. Like that may, how attractive they are may trigger you a little bit. If I'm being honest, group number two, and it's not to say that you're not attractive or anything. I feel like you're a very attractive, group two, but I feel like your person, like they catch a lot of eyes from people or a lot of attention from others, and that may trigger you a little bit. You may start to kind of go within and be like, okay, well, am I attractive enough? Like, should I be worried? You know, is somebody going to take him away from me, or take her away from me, or them away from me? And no, I don't see that here at all. Um, but again, I feel like you may be currently right now going through a expansion in your solar plexus and in your sacral chakra of understanding, or not understanding, but really becoming more confident, becoming more sensual, and you know practicing more self-love, and building up your self-esteem and confidence. um, One crystal that I love to use for that is sodalite. um, that may be something that could be beneficial for you. um, I tend to wear it out often, especially if I'm feeling, not so great mentally that day. It usually helps to kind of balance me out or balance out my self-esteem and self-confidence. Also, carnelian can be helpful for you as well. But yeah, I feel like you're a person here. Lots of physical attraction, lots of physical passion, but very energetic. I feel like y'all are going to bond with each other. Y'all may bond over music, because something about music is so significant for y'all's relationship and connection. Um, yeah, I just see y'all like sitting in a car or sitting out somewhere and just like listening to music and just vibing and like bobbing your head up and down and just you know what is it, like stomping your feet to like a rhythm, things like that. Like I see y'all are truly bonding over music in some way. Y'all have a lot of similarities with one another. I feel like y'all may look different on the outside, but y'all are very equally yoked. Similar. Y'all are very similar internally. So you may have similar paths that y'all have walked. Y'all may have similar, backgrounds, or not backgrounds, but similar like experiences that you have gone through in life. And I feel like y'all are going to bond over these similarities that y'all have with one another. Okay, let's get some tarot. I want to look a little bit more into y'all's relationship. And I'm also curious, is this around for a short time, a long time, a fun time? What's, what messages do you have? Ooh, the tower. The first word that came out was awakening. So y'all coming into union with one another is going to cause a huge spiritual awakening for the both of you. There's something about like you manifesting this person and you losing hope or losing faith that this is going to come in, and then this person actually comes in, and you're like, damn, I really manifested this. I really did that. So again, I definitely see this being something that's going to kind of really trigger you, but in a very positive way. It's going to really show you, how powerful you are and how, yeah, just how powerful you are and how much of a great manifester you are. The tower energy here also, it feels like a ego death in a way. So lots of spiritual shakeups happening when y'all come into union with one another. I feel like in this relationship also there may be a change or a shift in spiritual values and beliefs. I feel like that's like you're both gonna go on a roller coaster, or not roller coaster, but on a journey together. You got the page of one, so definitely a journey together of self discovery, learning more about yourself, or learning more about yourselves, each other. You know, you may even throughout the journey, like you may change certain beliefs, you may, you know, inherit some beliefs, especially with this devil energy. There seems to be a lot of releasing of any negativity, any negative or toxic mindsets, behaviors, habits, hobbies. If you're, trying to start something, or let's say, for instance, you are wanting to, eat more healthier. Maybe you're a person here, they eat healthy all the time. This could be something that they help you with. There may be a bit of a lifestyle change when it comes to, being with this individual here. But again, I definitely see with this tower and devil energy, I see a lot of like releasing and purging of any, habits, behaviors, mindsets, thoughts, things that just no longer serve you, anything that's toxic or negative to you or the relationship and connection, and shedding those and letting those, live in the past, and you developing something new, something different. I even see you changing and shifting spiritually. You may have some spiritual beliefs that may change or shift. You may go from being religious to just spiritual, or you may jump from, being spiritual to maybe practicing a specific religion. Something like Buddhism or Hinduism, some shit like that. Or, whatever other change or shift may happen. Take what resonates. I'm not speaking anything over you. But it's like through this connection relationship, there's a lot of things falling away, so to make room for something new. So I feel like before coming into this connection, you would have already done a lot of that anyway. But going into this connection, there's going to be even more. Okay, so you got the Three of Pentacles. So a lot of admiration in this connection. I feel like you both are going to admire each other so much. I see you. There's something that like each of you do. What is it like? There's a special like skill or talent or gift that each of you possess, that both of you possess, that you both are going to admire each other. Like multiple gifts, like, let's say your person here is a talented drawer, like they may draw or paint very well. I see you like it really admiring the work that they put out, and really like kind of seeing things, because every artist have their own like interpretation of their work. But while others may see one thing, I feel like you see, what they see. They, especially the painting back here I'm drawn to, they may have a specific interpretation, and it's like, oh, I get that. I see that. So again, a lot of admiration on both ends. Um, and maybe even some collaboration here as well. Y'all may collaborate with each other on some things down the line. Seven of Swords. There seems to be a bit of a imposter syndrome. I picked that up before. At Yeah, I picked that up already with y'all's group. I just didn't name it, but I am picking up imposter syndrome. So there may be an energy of like not feeling worthy or not feeling deserving, or who am I to be with this person, or even on their end, like maybe who are they to be with somebody like you. But there seems to be a little bit of, again, this goes with this devil energy of things needing to fall away that just no longer serve you. So again, like that imposter syndrome is one of them, and specifically with the imposter syndrome is that sense of worthiness and deserving, and not feeling like you're worthy or deserving of this beautiful connection or relationship. So again, a lot of changes, a lot of healing, a lot of dark night of the soul, a lot of you know being with each other, and like talking with each other about hey, I'm feeling this way, or hey, I'm starting to have these certain thoughts or feelings. I just want to talk to you about it. So a lot of communication with one another about how you're thinking, or what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and being able to help each other work through that. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It's like healing with one another. It's beautiful. Got a birdful spirit, as Glorilla was saying. Um, so is this around for a short time or a long time? I don't think you answered that. And this devil energy is also very passionate too. So lots of sexual chemistry here too. And there's also a risk of codependency I'm picking up. So just be careful with that as well. I feel like y'all may, again, that attraction and chemistry is going to be so strong, it may cause y'all to become codependent on one another. So just be careful of that, and be sure that y'all are practicing individuality, and you having your hobbies and the things that you do, and they have their hobbies and things that they do, and allowing each other to have that. It's okay to do things together at times, but let each other have that. You got Judgment here, and then you got the Six of Pentacles. So this is definitely something. Um, it's written in the cards. Y'all are meant to come together. Y'all are meant to be with each other in this lifetime. I see this being a long-term connection too. Now, married or not, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about marriage, but I am seeing a connection that's meant to come into your life, to foster healing and growth, especially spiritually here. But I definitely see it being quite long term. I definitely see y'all being with each other for a long time. Yeah. Okay. All right. Group number 2. I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how the reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. All right. Last but not least, group number 3. For those of you who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be getting some messages for who you will be in a relationship, or your next romantic relationship. Wanted to do a nice little reading for us singles out here. Um, yeah, just see what messages want to come through. We'll be getting some cards on who this person could be, maybe some characteristics, attributes about this individual, and then we'll pull some tarot cards to get a little bit of more information about the relationship itself. All right, so spirit guys, this is for group number 3. What can you tell us about the who group number 3 will be in a romantic relationship with next? Group 3, I'm seeing the initial C. I'm hearing Connor. Um, the initials E, O, R, G, and B. See what you got so far. The doctor and the inventor. So, picking up off the bat, this person is like super smart. They're very, very intelligent. But I'm picking up like neurodivergent vibes. This person has a very unique perspective, a very unique way of like thinking through things or analyzing things. Um, I'm picking up Aquarius energy, heavy Aquarius. I'm also picking up Pisces. I'm also hearing wishful thinking. This is somebody, especially with that Aquarius energy, I'm getting the star in tarot. This is somebody who has a lot of hope and a lot of faith. Um, but not only like in themselves, but also like in the world in general. They, this is somebody who's very positive and optimistic. You know, even if things are like shit for them, you know, let's say this person grew up with a lot of poverty, in a lot of poverty or poor, even if that's their status today, they have a lot of hope and understanding that, you know, things are temporary. You know, everything doesn't, or hard times don't always last. You know, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like that's their mindset is very glass halfway full versus halfway empty. Very Five of Cups energy here also. But I feel like your person here again is just somebody who they have they're an incredible person is what I'm getting. They have a very incredible heart. They have a very big heart. I'm seeing a lot of green, a lot of pink coming from this individuals. Their aura is very light. Could definitely be a light worker of some sort. Um, definitely picking up Earth Angel vibes, but it's like their energy is very loving, is very kind, like very caring. The card here says caring and authoritative. Then you have the inventor here with the brilliant and eccentric. Um, I wasn't even looking at the cards here. I just saw doctor and inventor, but I didn't read the little blurb underneath it. But yeah, I am picking up heavy, like just an overall, like a good person. And that's rare to find. Like, that's so rare to find in today's society. And I feel like you match this person energy. You mirror this person's energy very, very well. Like, some of the things that I may even describe about this individual, it may sound like you as well. I feel like this person here is somebody who people tend to open up to quite a bit. They could be somebody who works in like a helping profession also, or they may be in some sort of career or role to where they are providing help or support to others in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I feel like they support others in some type of way, or they're meant to do so. That could be like part of their career path in life if they're not doing that already. Social work vibes. They could be a doctor. They could be even with inventor. You know, inventors. They create solutions to problems. You know, they support people by providing a solution to a problem that that needed some sort of way of making something easier or making something not a problem anymore. So they provide some sort of support for others in some way, shape, form, or fashion. um, I'm drawn to the blurb here. It says he got a solution for everything except where he left his keys. So I feel like they may have a lot of big thoughts or big ideas. They may remember a lot of big stuff, but maybe like smaller things, maybe like where they may place, with their keys, or where they may have, sat something down, that may kind of fly over their head a little bit. Um, but yeah, this is such a good person. Like their energy to me feels like I'm like floating in the middle of an ocean. I don't have a care in the world. I'm not worried about no sharks. I ain't worried about nothing underneath me, over me, to the side of me. I'm just floating and I'm enjoying myself. Like I like their energy just feels so fresh. I'm a keep going, but I just like I want to take a nap. Like in their energy, I definitely want to take a nap. Um, this is definitely a protector of some sort here as well. I feel like they're going to be very protective over you and the connection. This could be somebody also. They may have a lot of like trinkets or a lot of like just things like in their home or in their room. They just may have like just stuff. It's not necessarily that they're like untidy or unkempt or anything like that. It feels more so of like it, it's just things like stuff. They're definitely not a minimalist. It doesn't feel like they're a minimalist. It just feels like they just like to have things around their home, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that more. Some of them, they could, you know, do with needing to clean up a little bit more or keeping things a little bit more tidy. Um, but it's not like trash everywhere or anything like that. I don't know. It just feels like stuff. It's giving the energy of like a college student dorm, um, without all the like empty or half empty water bottles and ramen packages and shit. Um, yeah, I don't know. That was very random for somebody here. Somebody here, they may enjoy wearing caps or wearing hats. The fashion designer, so they may have a very good sense of style. I'm picking up like more vintage. They may enjoy like baggy clothes. I'm seeing somebody wearing sneakers. I'm seeing Air Force, like white Air Force Ones. Um, I'm also seeing Vans and Converse. So they have a very great and different way of dressing themselves with the fashion designer energy. I'm not really picking up like how he's dressed. He's dressed more dapper, more formal in this card, but I'm not picking that up from their energy. This person seems to kind of have their own um, um, like again like different and unique way of dressing and kind of going about life and going about in the world. Um, they may get a lot of compliments on their style or how they're dressing or um, um, yeah, a lot of people may compliment them on their style here. Something about college, this person could be in college, they can be college educated, they may have a degree or multiple degrees. um, they could also Again, they're very smart. It's just something. I don't know why I keep on picking up like a college energy here. And then you got the professor at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. Maybe some of you, this person's still in school. Maybe you're in college or you're in school. You may meet this person at school. Five of Cups energy. What I was picking up here. Um, Something about teaching. Your person here could be a teacher of some sort. Also. What about physical attributes? They could have light colored hair, um, like blonde or like a light brown. Some of you, the person here could have gray hair. Some of you, this person could be like salt and pepper. Also seeing brown hair, dark brown hair here. Also, I'm also seeing red hair. That could be a ginger. Um, some of you, your person loves to wear sweaters or hoodies. For somebody here, they can wear scrubs, like for their job. 1128 can be significant also. Somebody could be 44, 26, 19. Hopefully not 16, because I do not make readings for younger than 18. Or 61 can be significant also. I'm drawn to heart condition here. So somebody here could have, asthma or issues with their heart or lungs. Not speaking that over anybody, but that could be something significant here. Or heart issues may run in somebody's family. Somebody enjoys reading books. Somebody also enjoys drinking wine. I'm seeing red wine. I'm also seeing like pink wine. I'm not sure if that's still considered red or pink. I don't know. Let's get a little bit about y'all's relationship. What can you tell us about group number three's relationship with this individual? I'm picking up husky, so they can have, husky, maybe even a dog. But I'm also picking up like the body type. Somebody could be like more so on the thicker side. Um, Now, I'm also seeing somebody on the opposite spectrum of being really skinny. Take what resonates there. Somebody has like very thick thighs. Somebody here has a really nice ass on them too. I'm gonna be honest. Somebody has a nice booty on them. Um, Especially the masculine. I don't know why like that energy's coming through. Your masculine may have a nice bottom or a nice tush. You may want to, grab it and squeeze it often. Um, Take what resonates. Two of Cups. Ooh. I see y'all having really good conversation. First thing that came up is communication. So I see y'all having a lot of great conversations with one another. I feel like both of y'all are so like intellectually driven. Your conversations with one another, it's not like it's not superficial. It's not one dimensional. Like, sure, you can ask about, your favorite color or your favorite movie, little superficial things like that. But I feel like your conversations are deeper than that. Y'all are asking questions like, what inspires you? Or, how did you get to where you are today? Or like, what are your ambitions in life? Like, what drives you? What's your goal? Like, where do you want to be in life? Where do you see yourself 5, 10, 15 years from now? I can see y'all getting to like the nitty gritty of, you know, the core of who you are as individuals. So again, it's not superficial conversations. Those you'll have those too, but a lot of your conversations are very deep. It's very intellectual. It's very like, even y'all may even have a lot of discussions about like religion or philosophy or spirituality and things like that, to where you're like really getting to know each other on deeper levels. And I also feel like y'all share a lot of very similar beliefs and values too. So I feel like your conversations again are very deep. They're very like, it's just so stimulating. Somebody here could be a sapiosexual. Like you're attracted to somebody's mind or attracted to their somebody's mind or intelligence. You got Page of Pentacles. So this is again because Page of Pentacles could also talk about like student teacher dynamic here. So some of you, this could be, if you are in school or in college, this could be a professor, or maybe like a TA or something like that, or maybe somebody who works at your school or alma mater. This could be somebody who you may have gone to school with in the past, grade school or college. Maybe you haven't seen this person in a long time. So for some of you, this could be somebody that you already know or know of, or have known in the past. Yeah, very interesting energy. But Page of Pentacles also talks about like what is the word I'm looking for? I'm getting project. So maybe there's something that y'all work on together in the future. This feels, the other groups I pulled tarot to ask, like, is this around for a short time or a long time? I feel like your connection here, this is around for a very long time. Like, I'm even seeing like this could be the one. Like, I didn't really pick that up with the other groups, but I am picking it up with your group. Like, this could be your person. Like, y'all may end up like, this is your life partner. This is the person that you're meant to be in a lifetime soul connection with. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a connection that is divinely guided and divinely aligned. Yeah, you've been waiting for this connection. But again, this is somebody who you can truly like have conversations with. Sagittarius energies also here. What did I pick up? Did I say zodiac signs? Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Yeah, those are the signs that I am picking up. And Taurus as well. Picking up a little bit of Venus energy here too. Nine of Pentacles. This is going to be such an abundant relationship. I definitely see you all. I can't make this up. I'm gonna put this over here. This is gonna be such an abundant relationship. I see y'all like working on something together with this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Y'all are gonna be collaborating with each other on something. May not be at the beginning of your relationship. This feels more so like down the line, maybe some years to come, to where y'all may, decide to go in on a business together, or you may decide to go in on writing a book together or doing a project together. And it doesn't have to be something big or extravagant. Maybe y'all, I don't know, maybe y'all decide to do a puzzle together. Like, it could be anything here. Take where it resonates. But again, I definitely see y'all like y'all work very well together and y'all are very compatible. This is a very compatible relationship. Y'all are very similar in a lot of ways, and y'all will discover that more as time goes on in your relationship and connection, and seeing just how similar y'all are. I'm hearing your kids. So, some of you may have kids with this individual. The hangman here again is that very deep energy. Like this is more than just your favorite color or your favorite movie. Like this is like, who are you as an individual? What drives you? You know, how did you get to where you are? What's your relationship to your parents? How did that influence, your decision today? How did that influence your career? Like I see y'all asking each other such deep questions, but neither one of you are offended or feel like, the other person's being too nosy or anything like that. It feels like that's like both of you asking these questions is very welcomed, because you both have this genuine drive and urge to get to know each other more. And you know I don't know why it's like somebody's trying to like get under your skin, but not in like a bad way, but it's like, I want to be even closer to you. This is a beautiful connection, by the way. Like I love this. I feel like you deserve this. This is well deserved, well, you know, something that you have been, really waiting for and ready for. I love this for you. Anything else on this connection? I'm drawn to the Nine of Pentacles with the sunflowers here. Sunflowers to me represent friendship. So this may be a connection where, especially with this Page of Pentacles, y'all may start off as friends or start off a little bit small at first, and then y'all are going to build off of that. Nine of Pentacles is also about singlehood too. So again, like y'all may, enjoy being single together, and then decide to make things exclusive as y'all, get to know each other more and build up on the connection more. Okay, group number 3. I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out.